Good morning, guys. I wanted to get on here and say hello and do a video while I'm getting ready for my day at work. So I am going to be lashing today. I'm going to my studio in a few minutes. I want to talk about, I already did my Glymed Moisturizing Protection Cream. It's got a 30 SPF. It works beautifully. It's amazing. Any of my clients know how wonderful it is. If you have a chance to order it with me or order it from someone close to you, try it. You will love it. I have been working out really hard and I have been busting my ass in the mornings. I get up at 4 and I work out until about 6:05 or so. And then from there, I just run really fast, clean up, and get ready for work. I get in there, I work out. Fortunately, I have a friend who has been going with me. This is my makeup. It is Luminous Silk by GRWM. I'm almost out, and I'm going to tell you this is amazing. This is for anybody, but there's a point where you don't want to use too much powder, and you want good coverage, and you want a little bit of a shine over any fine lines or wrinkles. This is amazing. I go to workout. I'm doing it. Okay, my husband is like totally dealing with me getting up in the morning. All of it's going good. Everyone at work is supportive. They know I'm working out and that I'm probably going to be grouchy. I'm probably going to be just tired, you know. I'm getting to the point where I'm not frustrated. I've lost 8 pounds by purely working out over about a 3-week period. I took every week and cut out one food that I know wasn't the best for me. Week 1, my mornings were filled with a really rich Starbucks coffee with a lot of calories, and I had 2 coffee cakes with it, 2 warmed up coffee cakes. That was my morning, and I loved it. I loved it. I loved eating them. I loved snacking. I loved the sugar high, all of it. Then I cut out the coffee cake, and now I've gotten to cut out the coffee cake, and then I had to replace it with something else. So I started to make eggs the night before. A bunch of scrambled eggs with some salt and pepper. And this I put way too much, but it's okay. That's the nice thing about contouring is you pretty much can fix it, even if you think you put too much. I look crazy, huh? I took out my coffee cakes, which was about 1,000 calories, and then I put in there eggs. I got food, and I had to really be tough love with myself. It's called self-discipline. It's my discipline voice that I wasn't always good at. Strengthening. That muscle is strengthening, and I'm very proud of it. What happens is I just told myself to deal with it. I'm still getting my food. I'm not a little baby. I don't need the snacks. The snacks are not to stay alive. And I can find another way to reward myself or make myself feel good. I just need to work on that a little bit. Figure out what else I can do that's not going to be bad for me and full of sugars and bad products. Anyway, I went through and I started to remove the junk food and little by little replace it with something really good that I like to eat, and get to work. Go to work and work, not go to work and eat, which is what I was doing. I mean, I was working. You know what I mean? I went through and it looks like a mess. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. I got this side here. I removed my sugars. I removed the milk or creamer from my coffee. I have an Americano, blonde Americano, every morning. I don't like that little spot right there. It's okay though. So what happens is I reduce that. Now all the while I'm working out. I'm just focused on getting up in the morning, getting up at 4. And again, this is a life change. I got myself to realize that I could be proud of it and not hate it. Even though I would grumble and make fun of myself, and I knew that there's a reason. The reason is I don't want to have high blood pressure, diabetes. I'm getting older. The quality of life changes dramatically for anybody that I've known that has these issues to deal with. Some people cannot control that, meaning they can be thin and fit and work out and they'll get diabetes. But I know that in my family, I can control that genetic response. I know that I have some part of that. I play a big part of that controlling factor. And I just know that I can do my part to prevent it. If I do my part to prevent it and it happens anyway, okay, no big deal. But if I don't try at all and I just keep gaining weight or stay where I'm at, which is an unhealthy weight, meaning my organs are overworked, my blood sugar's up and down. I was pre-diabetic a few years back. These things occur for a reason, and I decided to care about it. Go and start working out. I changed the food, and I've lost 8 pounds, and my clothes are loosening up. About all of these GLP injections, so pardon me. All right, I'm back. I just did a little bit of a brow color. My microbladed brows are fading out. I find out about these injections. I hear all about Ozempic for the past couple of years. I did not like it. I was judgmental about it. I did not care for it. I was judgmental about the shot, not the people trying to use it. So I want to make sure I'm clear on that. The people trying to lose weight, do whatever you got to do. Like, I get it. I'm not judgmental on women trying to look good or healthier. None of that. You do what you need to do. We all have a different pathway. We all learn lessons in a different way. We can try to give advice or get advice from others, but at the end of it, we're responsible for ourselves and our actions. I don't know what that shine is on my nose. It is not highlight, girls. Anyway, all for you, but I was worried about the drug. I didn't trust it. I don't trust a lot of drugs. I've gotten older. I've learned about all of the pitfalls that can happen and the problems that can happen in science with the making of drugs. I was very anti-injection on that part. I didn't understand the concept. I didn't like it. And I knew that Ozempic was giving problems to people that just were not ones I want to deal with. Okay, so fast forward to recently, I'm going to do this. I've been studying something called tirzepatide. And if I say it wrong, I'm sorry. But for some reason, I keep on saying it wrong. So whatever. Anyway, tirzepatide is a little different than Ozempic. It works on different receptors. It seems to me to be a little bit safer and less risky. So I'm already working out. So that being said, I started looking into the tirzepatide, and I found that it was actually being offered now in a form for just weight loss, not for diabetes. So tirzepatide is on the market for diabetics in the name of Mounjaro. Ignore Ozempic, ignore Wegovy, ignore all those names right now. We're only focusing on Mounjaro. So Mounjaro is a GLP type injection, and it only works on 2 receptor sites than Ozempic does. So it's a different drug. It's same cousin probably, but not the same drug. Why am I even interested in it if I'm working out? I'm interested in it because I literally want speedier weight loss in the beginning. I don't want to lose all my weight with it. I honestly only want to be on it for a little bit. So if you have any experience with Ozempic versus Mounjaro, let me know. Mounjaro is something that I know people who are on, family members that are on it, and it has worked really well for them. I look like a clown. Hold on. I focused on my lipstick so much right now, I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyway, I guess what I was saying is if you have any experience with it, let me know. Let me know, share with me what your advice is, what you've dealt with. I know people who are on Mounjaro for diabetes. Being told I was pre-diabetic, I don't want to be diabetic. Many years I ignored it. I ignored my doctor. I just was like, I just went into a shell and then focused on so many other things. Now I'm ready to kind of deal with it, and I'm hoping it's not too late. I'll get my blood labs redone again soon, but my point is what I'm predisposed to. I believe in my genetic makeup. I'm Mexican. I'm predisposed to diabetes type 2. And so that means I have control. That means I actually can do something about this. That's what I've started doing. So what I'm doing is reaching out while I'm doing my makeup, because I don't have a lot of time today in the beginning of my day. Later I will, but I want to know what your experience has been, if you've used it, what your pathway was. Just share with me below, because I'm very interested in using it. I think I'm going to use something that the company is Eli Lilly that makes Mounjaro. I'm going to try and get their drug that's only for weight loss. It's the same thing though. They had to because of politics and legal factors, they had to rename it. They named it Zepbound. So that's the name of the injection, and it's easy little injection. I might even go to a compounded I can't even say it, tirzepatide. Oh my God. Later. And when I say later, what I mean is my goal is to use it for about 20 pounds to where I kind of go, oh my God, I remember this, Lisa. I think that in order to be in a healthy age range for who I am, I've researched it and been told many times I need to be around 140. But my point is I could lose 20 pounds, stop the injections, and then continue my workouts. Like, I'm going to do workouts all the way through. So what I want to know is, your opinions, your quick little notes or comments underneath. I want to prepare for side effects. I'm going to see if I can get that Zepbound ASAP, and any help that you guys have for me, I would appreciate. I will be making another video later today because I have some things in process that are for weight loss. I signed up to a gym and I love it there. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm all talk about working out and I'm not going to like work for my, you know, I want to work. It's important to me to work out because I can, to build my self-discipline. So it's important to me. If you only take the pill or you only take pills or you only take injections and that's all you can do, then that's all you can do. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to judge myself. I'm here to make myself a better person. And I'd like to ask for any advice that you guys have. So I'm done. I'm going to get some mascara on because I still haven't been able to find lashes that work well for me. I'll be excited while I'm working today to get some feedback from you guys. Again, it's not Ozempic, different type of injection drug. It's not like an IV injection, so I don't want to scare anybody away with that sound. I, a long time ago, used to do that. What was that drug where you would inject the hormone into your belly? It was so popular, and I forgot the name of it right now. If you remember what it is, tell me. And it was like a 500 calorie a day diet, and you get it from nurse practitioners. Do you guys remember that? It was so popular about 10 years ago. I can't remember the name. But anyway, it's really a small little teeny guy like that. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for this journey for this whole year to be about weight loss for me and working out and getting healthier. I don't know. That's where I'm at. So if you guys have any input or anything that you want to say, let me know below. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me for this really quick. I got to go.